Alright guys, what's up? DrawgZ here, and today I got another video. And today it's time to talk about something that all DJs struggle with, whether it's the new DJ or it's the old veteran or whoever it is how to stay motivated when your amount of gigs fall and how to keep practicing, keep working towards your goal of getting another gig. So let's talk about it right now. Alright, so I know it's hard. I'm one of those ones right now, I haven't gotten a gig in like 9 months. 9 months. It is just painful. It's practically physically painful to not get gigs. That's what you want as a DJ. You know, that's how you get paid. That's how you get more popular. That's why you DJ, to do the gigs for the most part. Because that's when everyone's in front of you and they're just fists pumping and crowds jumping and everything like that. But between gigs, when you have a giant gap, how do you stay motivated? So, one thing you can do to stay motivated, and this is what I do personally, is I just do short practice sessions. So you gotta keep your skills up, and so you gotta practice. But when you're not getting gigs, you sometimes don't really want to practice because you don't want to put in that time because you're like, oh, I'm not getting gigs, so there's no point in wasting my time mixing. But you really know that you should practice because you need to stay on top of your skills. So what I do to keep practicing and to critique my mixes to get better is I just take my gear, and what I do is every 2 days, every 3 days, I say, alright, I'm going to do a 30-minute mix. Do my 30-minute mix, and the thing about that though is that 30-minute mix quickly turns into an hour and a half, 2-hour mix, because even though you're in that slump, it's hard to get started, but once you get in that groove, you're good. Perfect. And you can just jam and jam and jam. So what I'm saying by this is, tell yourself you're just going to do a 30-minute mix, because when you do that, you'll end up doing a longer mix than that. Now, record those mixes. And here's why. What I then do is, once I record my mix with my Zoom H5, is I listen to them the next day. And I listen to them, I'm like, oh, I messed up there. How can I make that better? And what I do is I file that mistake away in my mind, and I'm like, alright, so next time I could have done this better, and I could have done this fade in a little faster, this fade in a little slower, I could have beat matched those tracks for a little bit longer so it's a lot more fluid of a mix. That sort of thing. Alright, second tip to staying motivated and staying working towards that next paid gig. And the reason why I say paid is, doesn't mean, gig doesn't mean it has to be paid. What I mean by that is, you can start your own gig. You can do your own gig. And you're like, wait, I'm supposed to be the one getting hired for gigs. True. But what you can do is you can have your own gig. And the reason why this is important and really important, I'll bring this up again in my how to get known, how to get gigs video, which is separate from this one, is if you invite your buddies over, you do a little bit of mix and say, oh yeah, bring your own friend, your other friends, and tell anyone's invited. What will happen is as you do these, your name will get out. And if you're doing a good job, so make sure you're good at mixing and make sure you sound good. But if you're doing a good job and people like you, and they like your sounds, like your music, that sort of thing, they'll file that way in your brain. And they'll be like, so next time they're going to a party or they're having a party, they'll think, oh yeah, who is that DJ whose party I went to and he said at that party, I really want him to DJ my event. And that's how you get your name out more, and that's how you get more gigs. Guarantee it, it's worked at least 20 times for me. Guarantee it. Guaranteed. Now, another thing I want to talk about for getting gigs and getting out of that slum, and we're going to finish the video off here so it doesn't go too long, is how to make a right impression, how to really introduce yourself so you make a mark with the promoter, the person who might hire you, the person you're advertising to, that sort of thing. So there's a couple ways to do this. There's a wrong way and a right way. And by a couple I mean two. So the wrong way is being like, yeah man, I'm a DJ, and here's my stuff, yeah, hook me up. I'm gonna rock that crowd, it's gonna be just awesome, man. Maybe if you were already known as a DJ, maybe if you're like Tiesto or Hardwell, one of those people, because people know them, they're famous. But because they're famous, they wouldn't be doing that stuff because they don't need to ask for gigs and advertise for gigs because people are asking them all the time and they make millions. So the right way to do it, as just a common mobile DJ, club DJ, that sort of thing, is when you're going to be interviewed, don't necessarily just wear like what I'm wearing, like a t-shirt shirt. Maybe like wear a collared shirt. Maybe just wear, something nice with a belt, something like that. So you make a good first impression. And then when you shake that person's hand, that promoter's hand, make sure it's a firm handshake. This hand, I found, can make the difference between getting a gig and not getting a gig. And what I mean by that is, if you just give someone a floppy fish or spaghetti, just like, they're gonna be like, oh, and they're not gonna take you seriously, and you won't be that much of an impression because you just won't. That's just the way the world works, and I guarantee it. I bet you guys know that. So make sure you give a firm handshake. Next, when you're talking, sound professional. Don't just ramble on, kind of like I am now. Sorry. Make sure that you're really answering the promoter's questions. You're telling the important facts about yourself. What you can do more than what you can't do. It's important in sales. And also, when you're leaving, make sure to draw your business cards. So business cards are really important. They're one of those first impression items. And so I have a couple here, and I'm going to show you one of my bad business cards. This is one of them that I got a long time ago. Now, the company I got these from, I'm not going to name them because if they find out, they might get mad at me. But these did not turn out well, and I still use them though. And that made a bad impression. I'm going to show you what you mean. So I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me adjust this a little bit. I don't know if you want to see it, but this card is actually two different colors. So right here, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right here it's more of a brownish black color, and right here's a true black. And I don't know why they did that, but it really makes it look unprofessional. Now on the other side, there's scratches. You're not gonna be able to see it, but there's scratches. That's not gonna leave a good mark. And there's also two different color changes also. Two different colors. So make sure your business card is professional, and the best way to make sure the business card looks how you're gonna want it is to go to a local business card, somewhere that prints business cards, talk to the person and set it up. It will cost more, I guarantee it, but they will turn out spectacular. Spectacular, I guarantee it. And with those tricks, you will get more gigs. Guarantee it. So if you follow that advice I just gave you, you will stay motivated as a DJ. You will be the little engine that could, and you will get out of that DJ slum, and you will get gigs again. Guarantee it. You just gotta follow the process. Alright guys, DJ DrawgZ, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, practice and enjoy, and until next time, over and out.